There is no difference between the ultimate goals of these two groups. The only difference is that they compete with each other for dominance.
But really they're part of the big two opposing factions.
They'll fight tooth and nail for territory and dominance and control. But their goal is exactly the same.
So you're saying that Group 1 is warring with Group 2?
Yes, at some levels they're at war, but at other levels there's the same group.
I'm going to be your guide for a short tour through the maze of communist propaganda.
Most of it is done by Americans to Americans.
It's a strange, shadowy world of the doctored photograph, the misquotation, the insinuation, and the lie.
Exposure to true information does not matter anymore.
They still operate as secrets of service. The former KGB has changed its name, but it's bigger and more powerful than ever before.
I think we're being pushed towards essentially the same policies, but by a different group of quote-unquote leaders.
A scientific, technological elite.
Here is target number 1 for the Reds. Who's in the bullseye? You are.
The US delegation has now left Islamabad after unsuccessful marathon peace talks with Iran. Pakistan, though, vows it will continue to mediate between Washington and Tehran, quote, in the coming days.
The entire region is sort of on a knife edge at the moment following the failure of those talks. And the question, of course, that everybody is asking is, what does this mean? What comes next? Does this mean that the ceasefire is effectively over? Does this mean that we are going to see a resumption of fighting? That clearly a huge source of anxiety and concern here in the region. There are technically still 10 days left on the clock of this ceasefire. And Iran's foreign minister earlier had said, we never expected this to be settled in one session.
Iranian media blamed what it called unreasonable demands by the US.
Hormuzzi Yuan toll challenges petrodollar system, as you can see linked up on Mark13News.com for March 31st, 2026. The full title of the article being De-Dollarization Accelerates as Iran's Hormuzzi Yuan toll and BRICS moves challenge the petrodollar system as nation continues to rise against nation, meaning the Kenite nation rising against itself through two warring factions within the shadow government thereof, which is symbolized by the he-goat of Daniel chapter 8. In other words, the Kenites on the multipolar end of the globalist spectrum, which for the most part control the Ezekiel 38 Confederacy, as well as the hidden agents of Edom, are at war with the unipolarist Kenites, who for the most part control the left-right paradigm, which is symbolized by Ammon and Moab. But no matter what the Kenites do to try and bring about the New World Order, as it's called, they shall fall, as we know from Daniel 11:14. And that word translated as fall there is from a Hebrew word, which in this case means to fail, because the one world political system of Revelation 13 won't emerge until the woe of the fifth trumpet, when Satan and his angels get cast to earth at the beginning of the 5-month-long hour of temptation. Then after the one world political system gets wounded to death, it becomes a one world religious system at the woe of the sixth trumpet, when Satan appears as the Antichrist. The true Christ won't return until 2.5 months later at the woe of the seventh trumpet, and as the true Christ says in the last verse of Mark chapter 13, what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch.
The mark of the beast is the deception that Satan is Jesus' return. The mark of the beast is the deception that Satan is Jesus' return. The mark of the beast is the deception that Satan is Jesus' return.
For 20 free magnetic business cards, email us at mark13records@mail.com.
Hey, what's so sad? And this isn't the first time I've noticed it. Oh, nothing, really. Whatever it is, I've got just the cure for it.
Now on DVD, the timelines of Revelation 2 disc set, which includes the timeline of the Seven Seals videos, as well as the timeline of the Seven Trumpets videos. Email us at mark13records@mail.com to find out how to order, or call 1-800-816-2432. Fantastic. You'll enjoy it.